Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Chiara, and in today's video I'm going to talk about sports with a disability. I don't know why I couldn't think about it and why I went there. So I'm going to talk about sports with a disability and sports I have done with my disability. So if you don't know and you just clicked on this video, when I was 2 and 10 months I suffered a stroke resulting in right side hemiplegia, and I will link full video here and down below so you can go watch it. So I've done day-to-day tasks using one hand. So I'm going to tell you about the sports I did. So obviously at school, PE was mandatory because PE is mandatory because physical exercise is important. So I did PE at school and that was great, and I did that until I was 17 because when I went to college they didn't have PE. So I don't know why, but they didn't. So they didn't have PE. So yeah. So the two sports I mainly did throughout my life, like outside of school other than PE, well, the main sport I did was horse riding, and I'm going to talk about that. But the other sport I did, it was kind of like through school, but it was like a separate, so basically my school, I'm going to give you a little background about my school. And I'll do like a full video about like school and stuff. So I went to a mainstream school, and they had quite a few disabled children, me being one of them. And they would take a few of us swimming on a Thursday once a week because the school didn't have a swimming pool, so they would take us swimming to see if we could swim, and like I guess just to help, because swimming is like really good for like your muscles and everything. So yeah, so they would take us swimming once a week outside of school. So first I'm going to talk about horse riding, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about swimming. So I did horse riding. I started when I was about 10, I think, or maybe 9. I was about 9 or 10 when I started, and I did it for a charity called the RDA, which stands for Riding for the Disabled, and I did it through there until I was about 13, 14, and then I stopped because I just didn't really like it anymore. I didn't really want to do it anymore, so I stopped for that. But I did it for like 4 years, and I competed. You can compete through the RDA, and I won quite a lot of rosettes. So I'm going to just pick them up to show you. I'm not going to go through them. If you want me to go through them, I can do a separate video on that for you. But I just wanted to show you. So I competed for the RDA or through the RDA, shall we say. And I went all the way, I think I went all the way to nationals, because I think this is a rosette that qualifies you for nationals, but I may be wrong. It was a long time ago. I can't remember, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But yeah, I did a lot of competitions, as you can kind of see, and I mainly did these all in 2005. So I was about 10 when I did these, and I really enjoyed horse riding, and I thought it was really fun. What was this one? Yeah, 2005. So I'm just putting them all back on the floor now. So yeah, I did that probably for about 3 years, and I really enjoyed it. And there's like a variety of stables that do RDA, and I'll link them below. I'll link the RDA website below so you can go look at it, and I think there's loads of different organisations across the country where you can do RDA. So I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. How they mainly start you off, if you're wondering. So when I started horse riding, I had one person leading the horse, and I had 2 people. I had one person on one side of me holding this leg, and I had another person on the other side holding this leg, and they would walk. So I had 3 people in total walking with me around when I would do the lessons, and there was about 10 people maybe, and it was anywhere between like 8 people in my class. Like they had quite big classes because they only did it once a week. I think they only did it on a Saturday, and I believe at my syllabus they had 2 classes, but I may be wrong. Again, I can't really remember, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was really fun, and I did quite well at that. I did dressage and I think like cross country, I think that's what they call it. I don't know if that's what they call it. I can't really remember. If I think of it, or if I know what it's called, I'll put a thing here, but I can't really remember what it was called. And then, like I said, so then I did that and I stopped at like 14, and then I went back to it when I was 18, but I did it through a different stable because I didn't really go back to RDA. I did it through a different stable, and I had like one-to-one lessons and that was really good too. I really liked that too. So yeah, I'm sure there's other organisations. I'll link some below to see if I can find different organisations on horse riding and stuff for you. So now, swimming. So I did swimming, like I said, my secondary school would take us, I don't know if I said secondary school, they would take us horse riding. They didn't take us horse riding. They would take, I would have loved that. I would have loved that, but I think no one else would have. They would take us swimming. So I went swimming and I won a couple, and I didn't win. I got a couple of, like, you know, you get like those rainbow certificates. So this was this one here. And this one I got in 2008, and this one was 50 metres. And then in 2009, I jumped from 50 metres to 400 metres. I'm not sure how I did that, but I did. And these are all for front crawl, and I did that with my school once a week. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, and I really liked swimming. And I think it was mainly to help us, like get some exercise and relax our muscles, because we weren't very, but we didn't do, like, much sport. We did do sport, but it was, like, quite hard. So I felt like that was quite good. And then I now, as I'm older, I've kind of gone back to swimming, and I used to swim every day, but obviously now I don't because it stopped. But I'm planning to go back to it when everything's reopened, which I'm hoping will be soon. So yeah, and I have like a coach, and I'm part of like a swimming team, and I've won like a couple of medals. I've won 2 medals, one for freestyle and one for, well, they were both for, no, one of them was 25 metres freestyle and 25 metres back. And I won those in January? Yeah, I won those in January. January? Yeah, it was January. I don't know why I'm saying it now. It sounds weird. Like, you know when you oversay something and now it sounds weird. So I won those in January, and I'm now learning front, I can do front crawl and back stroke. I could do that when I was at school. I'm now learning breaststroke and butterfly. And I'm learning the turns and everything, and I will insert some footage of me swimming here for you to watch. And I will definitely do like a full video on how I swim and like the strokes and everything if you want that. So leave a comment below if you want that. So yeah, and I won. Did I say I won first place? I won gold for those, so that was cool. And that was a part of like a charity thing. So yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all the sports I've done. I hope this kind of like helped you and like give you some idea of what sports you could do with a disability. Swimming is definitely my favourite. Horse riding was good, but obviously horse riding you have like a little bit more of a risk because you can fall off, the horse can like run off, so. But like most of the horses I rode at RDA were quite like calm, because they give you quite calm horses and they don't give you horses too big. They kind of know, they know what they're doing. Well, they kind of really, they know what they're doing. And like with swimming, swimming, that's quite, you just get in the pool. And obviously, when you're younger, I think you can learn with people your own age. You can learn with able-bodied children your own age. When you're like little, I'll leave links to organisations for swimming as well, like Swim England links, and for disabled swimming. And I think there's another one as well I'll leave a link to too. Also, swimming's not only fun, it's like a life skill. Yeah, I really like swimming and I'm going back to it, so I'm very excited about that when hopefully pools open. So yeah, that's pretty much all the sports I've done, and I really enjoy them, so yeah. So if you did enjoy, please like and comment, and if you want to learn more about my disability and learn more about how I do one-handed tasks, and of course if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. See you next time, bye!